terrible damage. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Coffee Break, and welcome back to the Coffee Cast, where I will be casting game number 2 of this best of 3 series. We're going to be here on Neo Planet S, and on the top right hand side, that's right guys, this time she is on top, and oh, the I love you. Oh, my heart is melting. Oh, I can't even make sexual innuendos, because that's just so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. We have ClarinetKeys on the top right-hand side. She is going to be the blue Terran. And on the bottom left-hand side, we are going to be having VaderSeven, who's the winner of game number 1. That's a red Terran. Oh, gosh. I had a great intro planned and everything, and it's gone. It's gone now. Oh, I couldn't do that. I hope you guys just didn't see the timer hider open there. And don't you dare rewind to look at how long this game is, even though you could just move your cursor over the YouTube video and find out anyways. I know I normally do remember to close that before the game starts. We have just the first racks going down there, and no racks out of ClarinetKeys. Wait, where's the racks? Where's the racks? We have the minerals. Wait, what? Wait, where are you going? Oh, ClarinetKeys. It is going to be a proxy barracks out of ClarinetKeys. Just one proxy barracks. We don't have the second SCV over here. So looking to be, you know, maybe just, yeah, a little bit aggressive on this game here. Last game we did see VaderSeven open up with a barracks factory, which means that he really didn't have all that many units on the field. So that could be an opening for ClarinetKeys if VaderSeven does do that again. I just stepped on a chip and there are crumbs all over my feet. I'm literally like squeaming around in my chair. I have a rolly chair and I'm going everywhere because I'm so excited for this proxy rat. Maybe we won't even have, once again, a VaderSeven racks where you proxy racks and then leave your opponent's command building up with only 11 HP left on it. That was just awful. We do have a Reaper first, actually, out of VaderSeven this game, which if the Reaper will get across the map and into his opponent's base about the time that the first units... is she going to be doing proxy concussive shells? Is that what she's going for this game, or is it going to be proxy combat shields? I would love a second barracks. Yay! Squee! It is going to be a second barracks coming out of ClarinetKeys. So this is going to be a double proxy racks with some sort of upgrades. This Reaper is going to be going out across the map, and in about 15 seconds, he will be realizing that, oh, crap. There's nothing over here. Very fortunate for VaderSeven that he did decide to go for this Reaper opening. In fact, going to be continuing to produce Reapers here. It's very fortunate he decided to go for the Reaper opening rather than the racks into factory. Oh my goodness, he's actually dropping a command center as well. Concussive shells is going to be the order of the day. Unfortunately for ClarinetKeys, this means that she has nothing back home. And VaderSeven, even though he has all of the advantage over here, not going to press it. Aww. Oh, so cute. Here comes the second Reaper, though, and I don't think ClarinetKeys' love is going to hold out long enough. That's right, guys. Love does not win the day always. These two Reapers going to be coming back over here. The first couple of Marauders even, out on the field. Concussive Shells has now finished second tech lab, finishing up fairly shortly as well. The Reapers, love holds out for just a little bit longer. Back over at VaderSeven's base, we do have the factory going down now. At this point, he really should realize that something is up. I'm surprised he's not making a lot more stuff right now, especially with how impending this attack is. And I really don't think that he knows where these racks are. I think he knows some gimmicky play is, but I don't think that he knows exactly where it's going to be. And here come the 3 Marauders out across the map. The numbers 4 and, well, number 4 is finishing up, and a Marine coming out as well. This could do a lot of damage. There really is nothing over here to defend with. Going into that natural expansion, that command center completely undefended. Going to be forced to lift off, and there is only a single Marine to shoot up. But guess what, folks? There is no wall right now, and VaderSeven is going to be in a lot of trouble. ClarinetKeys running straight up this ramp. What is she going to be going for? She's going to be going for a little bit of everything right now. VaderSeven pulling all his SCVs, going to be surrounding ClarinetKeys. He gets the ground on one Marauder and a Marine. He gets the surround on a second Marauder as well. And oh my goodness, this is actually going extremely poorly for VaderSeven right now. He is losing so many SCVs Two Hellions do spawn out of that factory, finally able to pick up the kills on those last two Marauders, but oh my goodness, so much damage was taken. Here come the couple of Marines, the couple of Reapers over here as well, and I think I just now realized why those Reapers were not attacking, because he had no idea where ClarinetKeys was, and she could have been attacking at any time. He did lose quite a few workers there. 6 workers killed in the early game. Thankfully for him, he does have the second orbital command right now, but currently he is behind 23 to 18 Harvesters, 3 racks on the field right now for ClarinetKeys, and she's going to be running down. Giving me some time to breathe there. She's going to be taking her expansion. I just got a phone call from a girl, and I want you guys to know that is the devotion I have for StarCraft 2, is I did not break stride there, and I just ignored the call. Don't expect that from me too often, you guys. Oh man, going to actually be double expanding behind this. In the meantime, VaderSeven going for Hellbat drops. Yeah, Hellbat drops. That starport is going to be finishing up fairly shortly here. 4 Hellions and a Reaper on the field. Only 2 Marines back home here to defend. Why? Well, I guess 3. Because these 2 barracks are currently still flying back home to help reinforce this. Those 2 Marines get roasted up instantly. The 3rd Marine comes running down the ramp. He had the worst job in the world. Oh my goodness. That SCV on the command center got roasted up as well, but thankfully for ClarinetKeys, she did have this 3rd command center up and running. And by the way, just a random little bit of information. VaderSeven could actually land on these, and they will turn red and turn into his favor. Just something random. Just something random. Bunker's going to be going down at the front for ClarinetKeys here. And really, I mean, Hellions and a Reaper, not all that great for busting through a bunker. That being said, not really all that much on the field for ClarinetKeys to put in. But for the moment, VaderSeven going to fall back once again. Really not a lot of bunker busting, base busting ability. That's great for flying SCVs, but there is a full wall off, and I believe VaderSeven knows that. Yes, he does. So he's probably a little bit afraid to try to commit to going up that ramp. He doesn't even actually know the bunker's there. He just kind of knows that there's a general wall off there. Does not want to go for that. Back home, just continuing that Hellbat production. Remember, the Hellbats now only do 18 damage, plus 12 versus light with Infernal Pre-Igniter. 2 medevacs fill up with those Hellbats, and going to be boosting out across the map. And that factory is sitting kind of still right now. Going to be throwing down a couple of additional factories. So VaderSeven going to be moving into mech play in this Terran vs. Terran. In the meantime, ClarinetKeys sitting back on the bio, which means that she really needs to ramp up her production massively, very quickly, and needs to get her upgrades coming on the field soon, because you cannot afford to go up against upgraded mech with just bio. It is not a good situation, but she does have the economy of the 3 bases that could help out a little bit here, but these 2 medevacs, I can't even zoom in on them to be sneaky because they're sitting on the side of the map, which is quite unfortunate. These 2 medevacs going to be coming in from the back, and that's gotta hurt. This is going to be a big load in the back, and oh my goodness, they're going to be dropping right down the middle line. 1 shot, 2 shot, and that means that 8 volleys go off, and oh my goodness, SCV's being roasted away, and going to be once again picking up, flying over into that main middle line. There is that missile turret there. I don't think it's going to be enough to repel VaderSeven though. He's just going to fly away. There's nothing even damaging these Hellbats, and they're doing so much damage. They're going to turn to the bio. Oh my goodness, the bio getting roasted away by those Hellbats. That was just brutal by VaderSeven there. And now he has these SCVs a little bit surrounded there, a little bit of flank with the Hellbats. And that's what you get for coming in from the back, guys. That can do just so much damage. And oh my goodness, these Hellbats are actually still alive. Here comes some more Marines up from the natural expansion to help. But this Hellbat is now a Sergeant, or Sergeant as I used to call it when I was young. It was Sergeant, and you had Zealots, and it was like barracks, or like, I don't know. I had some really weird pronunciation for things. The SCVs for VaderSeven going to be transferring over to the 3rd base. That's one thing that ClarinetKeys does still have going for her, is she has not lost her command bases, so she can still keep up the triple SCV production. Yes, VaderSeven already up and running with 3 orbitals. But I mean, to put it in perspective, if ClarinetKeys was on 2 bases and that happened, she would be dead and out of the game. At this point, she can still make a comeback, especially with this planetary fortress going to make it very difficult to bust down that 3rd base. These Hellbats, they are in for a nasty surprise up there. A couple of siege tanks coming out onto the field. We have double Hellbat production as well as double siege tank production. Really would love to see Infernal Pre-Igniter. I think that is a big oversight by VaderSeven to not be getting that upgrade for his Hellbats. At this point, he may or may not know that Infernal Pre-Igniter upgrade did roll out because he was actually driving on the day it rolled out. Going to be boosting over into this base here, but again, missile turret, planetary fortress. This is going to be difficult for him to do any damage in. Planetary fortress going to work, dropping down to that mineral line. One medevac goes down. All of the Hellbats still alive. A great pull by ClarinetKeys there. She's going to lose very little in this engagement, and the planetary fortress might be able to pick up these extra 2 Hellbats. One more does go down. Oh, one of these getting away with just 3 hit points left. We do have a nice little Hellion Force out on the map. I wouldn't be surprised to see battle transformations either, which is an upgrade that you really just don't ever see. Period. I don't know why, just you don't. I have nothing more to say on that. ClarinetKeys could really use a couple more bearings, but she could really use a few more SCVs as well. She's in this awkward point where she's just having such a bad problem getting her economy up and running because of VaderSeven's drops here. It's a good thing that she did that little bit of damage in the earlier game. Otherwise, she would just be absolutely, once again, dead in the water right now. So she's still hanging on by a thread at this point, especially with siege tanks coming onto the field. You really need the siege tanks and TvT to be able to help counter the Hellbats, running your Marines back behind the siege tanks lines. Letting the Hellbats fire on those siege tanks is a very, very big deal. It's like dodging the Banelings back behind the Hellbats and the siege tank lines. Just let the heavier armored units soak up the damage. ClarinetKeys currently sitting at a 40 supply deficit. I see sensor towers coming up, actually. There is one here. Where is the other one? Okay, it's going to be over at the 3rd, and those are going to help him with a couple of things. One, it's going to scout for drops. You can see that finishing up here, and you'll see it come up here. And it's also going to scout out whether ClarinetKeys is going to be coming across the middle attack path, the bottom attack path. I mean, he literally has a full scout off of this map. That is beautiful sensor tower placement, actually. I love that play out of VaderSeven, and none too soon as a medevac full of Marines going to be edging its way towards the south side of this map. VaderSeven says, I don't think so today. And, I mean, he's really just, if he doesn't see this, I will be completely surprised. There is even this missile turret, this preemptive, by the way, missile turret in place to defend against this drop. Why is that there? Why are all of these missile turrets here? Because VaderSeven knows that one of the best ways for ClarinetKeys to come back into this game is with drop play. He is just going to be preventing that before it even happens. This medevac trying to get to the 3rd, and a full medevac of units goes down, and ClarinetKeys plummets in supplies, and that is the signal for VaderSeven to move out. He has a huge menacing force, and he is extremely lucky that there are no Banshees on the field right now. Okay, never mind. I guess he does have 4 Vikings in this composition, which actually very smart by him, because once again, if there were Banshees in ClarinetKeys' composition, he would be in trouble right now. That being said, there are no Banshees. There are just a few siege tanks. We have scans going down everywhere, finding the position of the army. It's 44 Marines and 4 siege tanks versus, well, this. That is going to be level 2 weapons upgrades. No upgrades for ClarinetKeys. VaderSeven not even going for the expansions. He's going straight for that natural base. It looks like his siege tank's going to be sieged out well before ClarinetKeys. ClarinetKeys just going to GG. Her Marines getting slaughtered. And these 3 managed to survive before or after the armor assist was struck. And ClarinetKeys leaves the game. So the ClarinetKeys loses 0-2 in that series. Not too bad to play. VaderSeven actually a very, very good player. And I remember talking to Spawn, if I may talk VaderSeven up a little bit, I remember talking to Spawn after his series versus VaderSeven, after we got a cast that at MegCon, and he actually said that he felt VaderSeven played a better game than Aegis in Zerg versus Terran, which is saying quite a lot. That's going to wrap up all the casting I have left for tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, this is Coffee Break, signing out. Blizzard!